Is this thing on?
You're literally an aspiring technician. You should know.
I cannot see the light. Do not judge me.
Well, it's recording. Introduce yourself with your name and pronouns.
Huh? Okay, so I'm Tyler Dahlia. I go by he, him, and I'm an aspiring technician who specializes in software.
And I'm Taylor Dahlia. I go by she, her. I'm also an aspiring technician, but I specialize in hardware. Okay, our intros are finished. Who should we introduce now?
We should do the most complicated one first.
Of course you'd say that.
Hiya, Tess!
Jeez! How'd you get in here? The door was locked!
You gave me your room key, remember?
I'm starting to regret that decision.
But on a more serious note, could I get your name and pronouns for the camera?
Okay. My name is Tess Vincent. I go by she and her, and I'm extremely unlucky despite my attire.
Thank you for the introduction, Tess.
You're welcome. Now, could you guys get out?
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, his sarcastic speech actually left. That means he likes you.
Alright, let's keep going.
He's a good guy. He'll never admit it, but he does like you.
What if I don't like him?
You do. I know love when I see it, no matter how subtle.
Taylor, come on. We're gonna interview the other twins.
Coming! Treat him right, okay?
Where are they?
There they are.
That is the 6th time you've dropped a plate this week.
Aw, come on. Don't be such a Debbie Downer.
You say that all the time and I have yet to figure out who this Debbie is.
Could you guys, stop this back and forth nonsense and introduce yourselves?
Name and pronouns, please.
I'm Kenin. I go by she, her. And I'm the fun robot.
I'm Kegus. I go by he, him, and I am the superior robot.
Thank you.
Do you guys know what Kenin is? I know you guys hang out with them a lot.
I'll call them. Kenin!
Huh? You called?
That was actually really fast.
You're very quiet, too.
Can you introduce yourself to the camera?
Name and pronouns, please.
Okay. My name is Kenin Violet. I go by they, them, and I just want to tell you guys to be careful. I have a habit of stealing.
Could I also ask you to do something for me?
Sure, anything.
Could you take the other camera and introduce your friends?
Sure, okay. Now I have an excuse to hang out with them.
Okay. Now this task will be easier.
Yeah! So, who should we introduce next?
Oh, I know. If I know either of them.
I definitely know one of them really well.
Disgusting. But if I know them, they're probably outside.
Catch!
Ruff, ruff.
He's always so cute!
You stop it! We're doing important business. Hey, guys! Come introduce yourselves!
To who?
To the camera, name and pronouns.
Oh, hi. I'm Ashlyn Daisy. I go by she or her.
Arf, arf. Hello, I'm Noah Trini. I go by he, him.
By the way, where's Pastel?
Did she not follow us?
Guess not. We might have to go see her today.
Well, where is she then?
Probably inside.
Yeah, she doesn't really like to come outside whenever we play.
I wonder why. Ow! Right, we'll go find her.
We'll come too. I think we're finished.
We have been out here a while.
There's my gal pal.
Hey, ya sis.
You guys were out there for so long! I got so bored!
You know you could have gone out with us, right?
Yeah, but you guys get so dirty when you play. My color scheme is very bright, therefore I can't get my dress dirty again!
My colors are bright and I don't care.
That's 'cause, you know what? Never mind. What do you two want?
You have to introduce yourself to the camera.
You're filming? You have to cut out that part! I wasn't ready!
Will do. Not.
Name and pronouns, please.
I'm Pastel Trini, and I go by she, her. I'm also the leader of Lil Misfits, a title fit only for me.
Thank you for that lovely input.
That sounded awfully sarcastic.
Well, would you look at the time? Gotta go.
Come in, Kenin.
Oh man, how'd you know it was me?
The only other person it would be is Charlotte. And she doesn't come within 5 feet of my room when guests are here.
Well, what if it was someone trying to rob you?
I know I'll have a strong hero to protect me.
Don't get mushy yet. I was asked to film you guys introducing yourselves. Can I get your name and pronouns?
I am Inator, the hero who will protect all, and I go by he, him.
His name is actually Oliver Murphy.
How dare!
I'm Kanimatsu Miller. I go by he, him as well.
I'll have to pass the camera on to get the primary princesses in. Do you know where Charlotte is?
She's downstairs.
Thanks for the intros, Kanamatsu. And Oliver.
How many times do I have to say this? My name is Inator!
They're just joking.
Why are we yelling?
You surprised me.
Oh, did you not hear me come in?
No.
Guess I'm sneakier than I thought. Oh yeah, I was asked to introduce you to the audience. Can you say your name and pronouns?
I'm Charlotte Miller. I use she, her pronouns. And I'm the blue primary princess.
Thanks a lot.
Well, I assume you came here to hang out with my brother and Nader. I'm going to Ava's house, so I'll leave you guys alone.
Hey, wait! Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Can you take this camera and film introductions of the other two?
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry I'm late.
You'd better be sorry. Usually you're on point. Guess you're slacking.
Hey, Charlotte. I was getting kind of bored staring into the abyss of nothingness thinking about our mortality and all.
I'm not boring. Wait, what? Are you okay?
Ooh, what you got there?
It's a camera.
What are we filming? I can edit it for you. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out.
It's not my video. Kenin gave it to me to introduce you to the audience.
Alrighty, name and pronouns, I assume?
How'd you know?
One of the Misfits have to have been recording since it got to Kenin, and they're all a part of the LGBT plus community, or our allies, so they'd most definitely 100% ask for names and pronouns.
We get it, you're smart. Now let's just get this over with.
Well, I'm
Shut up, me first. I'm Ava Murphy. I go by she, her, and nobody can have red but me.
And I'm Chloe Maula. I go by she, her. Sunny will be mine as well, so no touching!
Thank you. Can I ask you, Chloe, to give the camera back to whoever was recording?
Sure. I've got a suspicion of who it is.
You guys are our last ones.
Last? Last what?
Are we the survivors of a killing game? Did he use nanobots to film us?
I highly doubt those are real.
You're the last ones we introduced to the audience.
Name and pronouns, please.
Why names? But some of our viewers have death notes.
Those aren't real either.
Just don't spell our names out in post.
Less editing for us.
Now you see, this is exactly why I chose you guys last. This will definitely be the longest segment.
Alright, let's hurry up. I'm Sunny Mela, and I go by she, her.
Hey, what about the flowers?
They don't have to know that.
Literally everyone will know immediately.
Oh? And why's that?
Look at your outfit.
Oh, fine. I love flowers, alright? Next!
I'm Red Ross. I go by he/him, and I'm a training therapist.
He's been giving me therapy for my anger issues. He's been very helpful. And a good friend.
Aww, thanks. Mary, will you introduce yourself?
Is this because of the Death Note thing?
Yeah.
Mary, I did tell you that's impolite to call people by the wrong name, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, That also makes it impolite to call you by the wrong name. Correct?
I guess.
So why not tell them your name? To make it easier for them to be polite.
Alright, fine. My name is Marigoldala. I go by she, her.
Do you have a hobby you like to talk about?
Yes, I really like anime. It doesn't matter what kind. I'm currently obsessed with Don.
Whoa. We might have to end the video. I'm running out of space in my camera, but thank you all.
Guys, I came to return the camera. Sunny!
Ugh, not again.
That's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again next time.
Sunny!